Thank you to EA for sponsoring this video. Hey Simmers, and welcome to an all-new exciting video. We have a lot to cover today. There's been a lot of Sims news here lately about The Sims 4, about the franchise as a whole, about things coming in the future. There was a huge update. There was 650 swatches added to the base game. Just all kinds of things to do. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the future is Plumbob Green. We're building what's next for The Sims, and we want you to join us. So Simmers, we have so much news to share with you about the Sims franchise. We've been in the lab expanding the Sims franchise into an entertainment platform driven by you. So basically what they're saying is there's plenty of things coming, and there's going to be they skimmed over the 10th anniversary. I feel like the 650 swatch update, and I feel like that is for the 10-year anniversary of The Sims 4. That's what I feel like personally, because it directly affects The Sims 4, but they're just not making a big deal out of it. Because I think going forward, we're going to celebrate The Sims as a franchise, not just one entity. Just my personal opinion. Then they go and talk about some stats and how they're expanding into TV, dramas, and things like that, and all that jazz. Then it goes in to talk about the rumors are true. There is going to be a Sims movie. It is being made with partnership with Amazon and MGM Studios, and they Kate Herron will direct as well as co-write with Bryony Redmond. I don't know who that is, but it is being produced by Lucky Chap and Vertigo Entertainment, which is Lucky Chap is Margot Robbie's production company. There's other famous people that are involved in that too, but that's the only one I know. And the Sims team will assist. So it's too early to talk about more of that, but they're going to stay tuned for the 25th anniversary next year. Also, you guys, I wanted to take a minute to say that currently there is a end of summer sale going on the EA app. And if you want, you could use my creator code in the promo box at checkout to help support the channel. I will get a small commission of 5 to 7% for you using my code. If you don't want to use my code, make sure to use somebody's code. There's plenty of creators out there that have codes, and I know would really help them out. You make The Sims, 25 years of The Sims. It's because of you that we make The Sims. The Sims, as we build towards the future, we're exploring more ways to innovate, engage, and reward our community. It's with a great pride and enthusiasm that we will continue expanding the ways we spotlight your incredible stories, creations, and ideas. Since its launch, more than 1 billion Sims 4 creations have been downloaded from the gallery, and more than 116 million pieces of content uploaded. So to kind of cover that, we're going to switch over to another page. This video here was, I'm not going to have any sound because it's copyrighted, I'm so sorry. This video is from the investors meeting at The Sims. So here, she goes on and she talks about statistics, and she talks about how many things have been done over the years. And this is where she talks about the Sims universe and the Sims franchise as a whole. So we're gonna have The Sims 4. There's not gonna be a Sims 5, you guys. What they've decided is that they're gonna go in a different direction, and instead of sequentially replacing the game and starting over, they've determined that with so much effort and so many dollars by Simmers put into The Sims 4 that instead of getting rid of it and starting completely over, they are gonna add different Sims games to the universe while improving and updating the core components and the core systems of The Sims 4 to add content for future years to come. And so what that means is there's going to be a lot of upgrades to the core systems. And the Sims team created the engine that The Sims 4 is ran on, and the operating system and all that, so they can probably pretty much do anything with it. They have said, I really will say that one of the main things they said that they cannot do that I remember for sure is open worlds. So we'll see. So anyway, what she says here is there's going to be The Sims 4 Project Renee, which is going to be like a social community experience, which I think is going to be more like a new version of The Sims Online. I think it'll be I don't think it'll be as build focused. I think it'll be more social focused. So I think you'll be able to decorate and stuff, but not actually build. And I think you'll be able to play online with your friends. So they're remastering the My Sims Kingdom and My Sims, which are coming to Switch on November 11th. And they're also talking about expanding the My Sims universe, and it sounds like they might actually be making a new My Sims game from scratch. And then finally, they talk about the Sims Project Stories. So the Sims Project Stories is a mobile-driven, story-driven mobile game. So we don't really know a whole lot about that, but that's really what they just told us is that it's... And then the Sims Hub is going to be like, and this is my theory on why they're not doing anything about the gallery. The Sims Hub is going to be where you can come and share your creations and share games and talk to people and get to know people and stuff like that. So here she talks about powered with supercharged by AI. Basically, it's just like Google Lens. You'll be able to scan a photo of a person in an outfit, and the game will either create you a sim that looks like that person, or it'll create that outfit for you using assets in the game, or you can scan in a house and it will find you houses in the game that look like that. So it's not really stealing from anybody, it's just using real life photos to find you things inside the game. So here's where she's talking about you can put a photo in and then it will find a photo for you, or it'll find houses for you based on that photo. So you see what she's saying right there? So, and then she goes on to say that same thing with Sims. So watch, you photo, and then like it'll create the Sims. So yeah, it'll create Sims based on the photos. And they actually patented this and a few other things a few years ago, and I should have looked up the patents before this video, so we kind of knew about this already. And then she talks about the Sims Hub in the features, so I'm hoping there's going to be a new app for connecting. Okay, so here I found this very interesting. So she was talking about the Sims and the Sims 2, the Sims 3, and the Sims 4 lifetime today, and the franchise 25 beyond. This is based on the sales. So believe it or not, the Sims 2 and the Sims 4 have outsold Sims 3, and I thought that was just very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So back to this. So to bounce off of that, they're going to do what they're going to have creators kits coming soon. So these are going to be designed and produced entirely by creators in collaboration with The Sims. And so basically what it's going to be is it's going to be CC kits for the game, made completely by a CC creator, and then they'll be marketed and sold for The Sims 4. And if you guys look, the first ones are going to start rolling out in November of 24, so next month, basically, or in like 2 months. So that's exciting. Some people were saying that they were going to do mods. I would like you to pause and tell me on this page right here where you see anything that has to do with mods, because I haven't not seen any mention of mods, and that would just be a horrible idea, honestly. It'd be a nightmare for the Sims team. It would it would create more work for them on bugs and stuff like that. So here they've revamped the creator program. It tells you if you click here how to access the program, what you need. You need like 5,000 subscribers, and it tells you what you get by joining the program. Okay, so the Streamlab, this is where they talk about the new testing program that people are getting involved in. They're going to be, it's just basically like the play testing for the EA network, you know, the play testing, but this is specifically like designed for Sims games, and you can sign up for that. Here, this says this is all footage is pre-alpha and will differ from final release. They say it like 3 times, they want you to know, but I think this is Project Renee, which this is obviously nowhere near done, but I think I like the way it looks so far because I can see ahead. So this is where they talk about the Sims platform, which is going to be the Sims Hub. Then they talk about more cozy games. This is where we've got My Sims bundle that is coming November 19th. I'm going to be playing that on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. Project Renee, the Sims Lab, they're going to start doing some play testing for Project Renee going soon, doing some side-by-side multiplayer testing. So here they talk about they are modernizing the Sims 4, and they're testing new features, and they're improving the game going forward because they plan to run this game for the foreseeable future, possibly the next 10 years. So we have a new event coming, the Reaper Rewards event. This is going to run from September 24th for 8 weeks. The program itself is only 6 weeks right here, and it will give you an extra 2 weeks to get caught up if you get behind. This goes into it. I'm going to link all this down in the description. This is going to show you how to do it, but basically this one's more interactive, which people are going to complain about, you guys, and I don't understand why people complain about free stuff, why they expect to just be given it. Sims team is going to give us free stuff, but they're going to make us log in, which drives, you know, engagement and drives sales. And I just think it's great. I mean, it gives you something to work for and something to look forward to. So week 1, we have a radio that summons Grimm. We have some new scythe earrings. We have a lot trait, which causes Sims to get excited instead of scared on lots. We have these new pants. We have this book. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, they're right here. Lady Green's Tome. This tome allows you to gain skills in cooking, gourmet cooking, and fishing all at once. So that's really exciting. Week 3, which is up here, is these boots and this bike. Week 4 is this painting of Madame Mimsy and this tattoo. Week 5 is this shirt and this drink that will turn your sim into a ghost temporarily. Week 6 are these eyes and a coffin, so I bet you we're getting funerals in the new pack. And then along the way you can collect these little bony collectibles. And these new event things will save correctly into your game, so that if you ever lose your game, once you log into your EA account, they'll all be back. So that's exciting, guys. That is exciting. I think you guys are going to love that. So SDX releases are going to continue. This has nothing to do with the rewards. The event will go for 8 weeks. If you start late, you'll have plenty of time to finish it. Once you start the event, you'll have 8 weeks. Yeah, and basically you're going to help the Grim learn how to make ambrosia and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited as hell. I can't wait to do it. I don't do Sims free play, you guys, but there's a new region coming in the Sims free play inspired by a mountainside town. So that's all the news. Let's skip over to today's update. So the 9/18/2024 update. Soul Simmers. So anyway, I'm not going to go over everything. They have made this little video to kind of show everything that you go over, so I'm probably not going to show you guys all of it. New archways, new doors. They made us a new sliding door, new swatches for all of these, Cupcake Factory, the hood vents, those bulkies, new curtains. So if you look, all this stuff right here, you guys, got new variants. I'm not going to go in game and show you, that's a lot of work. But everything you see here got variants added to it. If you look there, there's the green variant, the pink variant. Here is all the curtains. All these curtains got all the new colors added to them. The Royal Swag one, the Indecisive Swag. All these books got new swatches added to them. I love that. I love it. All these vents. Oh my god, you guys, we needed this so bad. This is really cool, even though everybody's like, nobody uses the cupcake machine. I love the cupcake machine because it's big and goofy. This couch is cute. I think it could use a little bit more texture, but honestly, I just think it's great. This chair is great for base game. Base game needed more stuff, you guys. Base game needed more stuff. So they added this door, they added this door, and then they added new colors to all these doors. We already had this door and this door. So then they added, so we had the short two of these, they added these two, and they added these two. Thank God they remembered that the other wall heights exist for once. As a builder, I gotta tell you, I love that. So then they added this more like traditional one. We had these, they gave us these and these. That is all the stuff. This is in the post as well, so you can watch it for yourself. But like I said, I'm not gonna show you everything in game. I mean, literally, it's everything right here in this photo. I will tell you one exciting thing. This gate right here, they added a white swatch to it finally that we never had. They added a lot of swatches to these, which is really cool. I don't remember this window, so I'm pretty excited about that. The double archway of this, they added swatches to. They added a new stair in we didn't have. So this is just really exciting. This is like the second time they've done this, and I really, really love when they add these new swatches into the game. It is exciting for me. There was a big update to the performance of The Sims 4, you guys. I personally noticed it. I logged in. It was running real good. And my computer, which didn't have much CPU usage or anything, in memory, it was doing great. So they frequent memory updates, increase the frequency of memory usage, data updates to prevent out-of-memory crashes. That was happening to a lot of people. Improve simulation performance, streamlining data storage. We restructured how we store game data to reduce the overhead by using blah, 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 blah. So it'll make it faster in buff generation. Reworked how temporary data is stored, reducing load times. It did. This is a big one right here. So the DirectX update is now out. If your computer will handle it, your game will automatically default to DirectX 11. You can switch it back to DirectX 9 in the display settings in the game. It can affect certain things as like some CC and stuff like that. It talks about here what it'll perform, what it'll enhance. They're continuing to work on this. Not everything is done yet. If you have a Xbox, this will help out on the Xbox as well. And then there's a bunch of updates, which you can look over. This is the same as the laundry list we got the other day. And then there's a big one. They did a lot of updating on for rent, for Love Struck too, a lot. And then the big one is they did like a mini refresh on My Wedding Stories, and I've heard now that they've updated all these right here, that My Wedding Stories works amazingly. So, and then here's all the updates to build buy mode. Isn't that insane? Just insane. Just insane. Insane in the membrane. So remember, if you ever do come across bugs, or if you come across any of these that aren't fixed, head over to the Sims 4 forums and update them, and or find it and like me too, so that way they can look into it further when they know how many people have that problem. Okay guys, well that's it for this update and news video. I try not to go like crazy on it and go too in depth. There's more I could talk about. A survey recently came out about future expansion packs, and I don't know if all of you know, but we got one of those in like 2020, and we've pretty much got everything off of that survey now except for a few things. So this could be a window into what we're getting. And let me just tell you, I might make a video on it, but some of the themes for these expansion packs are amazing. So I'll try to do something on that. If I don't, I'll try to link it in one of these videos eventually, or on the community page or something, so you guys can see it and take the survey too, because the more the better. I'm going to be doing a video about the kits that just came out, and I think that's it. There is also a Variety article that is an interview with Kate Grossman, I think was her name, who is the current VP of the franchise. It's a very interesting read, and you know, I just want you to say they do think a lot about us, even though they are out to make money because it's a company, and they do. But you know, she talks about how they really listen to the players on how they didn't want to have to start over and respend all that money, so they're just going to continue working on what they have. And so, you know, and then they're doing these swatch updates to try to make the game better. They're trying to make performance better. They're doing these events to try to get people more involved and have more fun and expand and do more things in the game and give us free stuff. So I just, you know, I really think the future for the franchise really does look green and happy, and I think if we just try to embrace it and just hope for the best really and see where things go, I think it could turn out very well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Ring that bell so you get notifications when I post new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Love you, mean it. Bye.